Welcome back, everyone. We are going to go and do a Liberty plate. So we have some materials from Dollar Tree. This is a red charger that I found. Beautiful red color too, very shiny. Just going to give it a little wipe here, just to make sure that there's no dirt or particles or anything on it. Then I have this kind of a navy blue. It's a very, very deep blue chalk paint, and all I want to do is I want to bring out the beading, the kind of round bead detail around the edge, and so I'm just giving it almost like a stain. I'm just kind of very lightly giving it a little bit of a blue wash. All I want to do is I want to give a little bit of blue color in between the round dots along the edge, just so that it brings them out a little bit. I'm not trying to color them blue or anything. I'm just trying to give them a little bit of contrast so that it kind of brings out that detail a little bit. So I'm almost using it, as I said, like a stain. So I went in with a chalk paint with my finger and kind of rubbed it along the dots, and then I'm just using a paper towel, or this is a shop towel, and I'm just kind of gently wiping the excess, but it's just kind of leaving the paint in the grooves between the dots, and it's just kind of giving this just a little bit of contrast, which is all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to paint it or anything. I'm just looking for a little bit of highlight. I just want to bring out the kind of the prettiness and the beautiful, the beautiful architecture of this plate, of this charger. So that's all I'm doing right here. And then I'm gonna let this dry. I gave it, I don't know, maybe an hour or two. It's not gonna take long. It's not like it's painted or anything. So I gave it just maybe an hour or two. Then this is the sign that I got from Dollar Tree. You can use any sign you want, just make sure that it fits on your charger. This was kind of fun. It looks like a hat and says Land of Liberty. So I thought this was fun for the 4th of July. Obviously, by the time this video gets posted, the 4th of July is going to be over, but where I live, in Utah, we celebrate Pioneer Day, which is July 24th, and so we continue on with the patriotic and the freedom theme. And so I still have all my decorations up. I still am doing patriotic DIYs and decorations, and so this is still on trend for me right now, and for those of us that are here in our state. So anyway, I just hot glued this sign onto my charger. You can use E6000, it doesn't matter. This is just going to be inside, so I don't really need it to be heat or weather resistant. So I just used hot glue. Then I have a little bit of fun kind of red, white, and blue striped ribbon. Just a plain ribbon, it's not very thick. And I'm just going to make little bows, and I'm going to put those bows kind of up towards the top there where the hanging twine is, and I'm going to put one on each side. And you don't necessarily have to do this. You could just put one bow at the top if you wanted, or you could make big bows or small bows or no bows or however you wanted to do it. I just thought that this looked fun, and so I decided to use kind of these little smaller bows, almost like pigtails, for my little sign here. And then I just trimmed off the ends so that they're not hanging down as far. And then I got these really fun flower picks from Dollar Tree. They have the blue flowers, but then they also have those glittery kind of foam stars. And I am cutting them off. I'm cutting each stem off so that I can put them between the sign and the charger in that space that's in the middle there. And I'm just kind of arranging them just so that they make a nice kind of, I don't know, just kind of piece of little art there. So I'm making it balanced. I am making it symmetrical. You don't have to do it that way. You could just put, you know, flowers and stems on one side if you wanted to. But I decided to make it symmetrical with the red and the blue star. But again, do this how you want to. This is, you know, this is your decor. This is your piece of art. So do it however makes you happy. Then I'm going to use hot glue, and I'm going to just use a little bit of hot glue on each of the stars, the foam stars, because I don't want them moving around. And I noticed when I held it up that they shifted downwards, obviously gravity, hello. And so it's just, I just did a little bit, just a little dot. It didn't take much, but I just wanted to hold them in place just for gravity's sake, because I will be hanging this on my fireplace. And then these little silver foil accents were quite long, so I did give it a little bit of a haircut with my scissors. And again, just kind of flits and fluts with it, and you know, do with it what you will. This is, you know, however you like it. And then I just kind of held it up there at the end just to make sure that nothing shifted. And then there it is completed. I thought it turned out so fun. Again, this is hanging on my fireplace. That's why I left the twine at the top so I could hang it. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.